streets. Madison plow crews have been battling the blizzard from the very beginning.
But they're not the only ones who spent the day pushing snow. News 3's Brad Chaimson joins us live from the west side with more. Hi, Brad.
Good evening. And right beyond the snowbank here, you can see some traffic moving around, but this morning, much of southern Wisconsin was at a complete standstill. And while many got the day off from their jobs, there was still plenty of work to be done. It was dig, rake, and plow in wake of the blizzard.
It makes it winter. If you don't have any snowstorm, it doesn't feel right.
Cheryl Erickson got an earlier start than anyone.
These are the hard storms because there'll be day after day working, so you won't get much sleep. Then you get burnt out. For 21 years, she's plowed Madison's streets. She says this storm ranks in her top 3 worst. You went through and come back 15 minutes later, and the drift was worse than the first time going through.
Blowing snow wasn't the only problem.
Like North Franklin has those little islands in the middle of the intersection. There was one that was it looked like they tried to pull over to this side, but they just left their car.
While tow truck drivers dragged cars from snowbanks, others had to dig out by hand.
It's tough to cut it, you know. So you basically just got to take the shovel and just go a layer at a time.
Mike Merline had to take a shovel to his roof. His thoughts of a nice winter storm could be changing.
If it were every day, I think I'd feel differently about it.
Off the roads, snowdrifts filled backyards.
I'm 5'9", so this is well over 5 feet tall right here.
Causing trouble for an elderly pup named Ruby.
And I woke up this morning, and I had to dig myself out of here, mostly for the dog.
When all else failed and wheels couldn't help you get around, Jessica Long and Megan Christensen looked to alternative transportation.
It was the quickest way to get to the coffee shop across the bay.
Now, using those skis, that might have been the best way to get around today, but not everyone was happy to see plows come by their homes today. You can take a look at this. This is something people were not happy to see. There's really nothing that can be done about this. After the driveway is plowed, the plows come by and push the snow right back in. There's really nowhere else for it to go. It's got to come out of the road. And after all, it's just another reminder, we live in Wisconsin.
That's right. It's winter in Wisconsin. Those cross-country skis, that was a good idea.
They were cruising right through town,
Some of our staff members snowshoed into work. Charlotte and Karin today.
Way to do it.
Brad Chaimson reporting live tonight. Brad, thank you.
Thanks, Brad.